Okay, so you join me on a very hot day 18 of the Sprinter camper build. Today I'm putting a top coat over the etch primer I put on yesterday. It is fully dried, so I'm going to rub it back and then put a black top coat on. So I've flattened it back. It's taken off. I've taken down a few lumps which I'm going to have to just treat quickly. I've rubbed it back to get it nice and flat. Okay, so we've got up here. As you can see, it's pretty good. Some of it's gone back through to the original black paint, so that's not too bad. So I'll go from there. As I wasn't sure if it was just back to the paint or not, I just used the original rust treatment and just touched up those little areas just in case, just to be on the safe side, on top of whatever was there. So that should block off the last little bits that may have uncovered while I sanded it. I'm going to wait for that to dry off and then I can put a top coat over the whole lot. So I'm waiting for the red rust primer to set, I thought I'd just blow on a slight coat up this side just to give you an idea what it's going to look like. Obviously that's only a light coat to let it, nicely dry even. I've just gone up onto the top rail a little bit. So there. Once that's done, I mean, it's just like the original paint job that I did with the gloss black paint. Okay, so the first layer of the black is on, just a quick coat over. This is swelteringly hot. Just a blow over, get most of it on there, or have to wait 20 minutes. So that's workable. Just flatten it back lightly, put another coat on. So I've sanded it back. You can see it's a dull finish now. You get the little bright bits with the dips, but I've done all the way along there again, and I've done up the top. I won't climb up and show you because the sun is so bright that you can't really see it as well. But yeah, give that a wipe back, clean all the dust off from sanding, and then another coat. Right, so there's the second coat on. As you can see, it's starting to cover a lot nicer now. Oh, there's bright sunshine. Look at that. Oh, Jesus. Oh. So we're coming back round this way, and we're up, and it's starting to cover nicely across there as well. So yeah, again, I'll rub that back and do a third coat. I might just keep doing coats until I'm happy it's nice and covered and coated. Right, we're on coat number 3 along there, and up across there. I'm going to flatten that back again and do another coat, I think, and then that'll be the final coat. 4 coats of black on top of the 3 coats of etch. I said in previous videos, this is how I paint. Do not paint how I paint. It's probably wrong. Okay, so I've done this layer. Now this is the 4th layer of paint because I decided, instead of rubbing it back so it's got a bit more shinier finish, I'd just blow another coat over as the paint was still a tiny bit more tacky. So that's nice and shiny, hopefully. We'll go up the top. Go Goes across there again. As previous videos working on the windscreen, you'll see the line is the same. And as you can see from the reflection in it, it's starting to get nice and shiny. So that should leave me with quite a nice finish around the window once they put it in. Right, so I've taken the masking tape off. As you can see, because I didn't mask it over, I've got overspray on the roof, so I've got some thinners which I'm going to use just to take that overspray off. That's the difference between taking the time to mask it off or not. And down here, yeah, again, a little bit of overspray, just neating up this line across here in a minute. And the masking tape, where it had been in the sun, it's left a load of sticky, gooey mess on the van. So I'll take that off with the thinners as well. Now this is how it's looking now, finished, cleaned off all the goo around there. And as you can see, I've got rid of the overspray. There's a tiny bit of paint that pulled off there. It's a bit annoying, but there's not a lot I can do about that now. And that's this side, nice and clean. Edges, and up this side, you can see, nice and clean again. Main point is the surface where the window is going to sit is nice and clean, flat. The last little job for today, I'll put this seal back on the dashboard just so I don't forget, and they fit a windscreen and then I can't get it back on. I've got this primer. This is the primer they use to help the adhesive stick the front window in. So I've got this in advance to test the paintwork that I'd done on the van. Because after some research I found that 1K paint is not good for under windscreens, but if it's left to air long enough it should be fine. So that's my test for today. I started there and I've gone all the way down to the bottom just as a tester. And also on the other side I did the same. So from here down there I've put some of the primer on. Now you can't see it that well because the primer is black, but as you can see it hasn't bubbled the paint up or anything, so it's done well. Well, that's day 18 done. Now I've just got to arrange the window fitter to come back and fit the new windscreen. By then I would have thought the paint had fully gone off because how hot it is unreal. But as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.